Hello there, welcome back yet again. So we're on turn 3 or round 3 of movement. So these guys are not coming in just yet for reserves. I think we're going to wait till the end of this phase to let both of my sides, my own mentality, decide if we need reinforcements. Right now the battlefield's still too cluttered and not enough of them are dead. So without further ado, we're just going to get right into flying. This will be interesting. To start things off, our number 2 player that has a number 3 thing for some reason will go 4 ahead. Oh, by the way, correction with last video. This guy did not shoot. He did end up shooting. I thought he did, but he didn't. So then I ended up having him shoot, and he did an additional damage that killed one of the TIE fighters. And then also I forgot this guy didn't even move last phase. So I now moved him. But that's all corrected now. Alright, so he just moved the 4 forward, and he will actually choose the target lock of Vader's squadron. Next is the 3s on this guy's team, which is the fighters. They're turning 2 slight to the right. Let's see what that looks like. Well, we have our first big bump. This group of squadron went ahead and bumped into this guy. So, because these guys went ahead and hit, this guy will take 1 damage. These guys will take 2 damage. Yes. For the sake of this game, that's the way I'm going to play it. When you hit a big guy, the big guy takes 1 damage, but you take 2 damage. So you don't try to kamikaze in that much. So 2 damage to a fighter, which means 1 fighter dies. And the critical goes away. That goes onto the bottom. Alright, next one. For sake of squad integrity, I will take this moment then to consolidate and move this guy into here for a tighter formation. Yes. It is now Scum's turn to move their big ship, their big party over here, doing a hard right this way. Then, if you wonder why I'm doing certain maneuvers, certain people are limited by certain things, and you have to do some really sketchy things to make them work. But usually they work pretty good, and I just got to do a template to go there and there. But sometimes I'm limited, so we'll do the headhunter real quick and we'll move on. So basically, I wanted to do a sharp 1 turn, but every 1 turn would lead me closer and closer to here. I need to get there and get out, so I have to assume basically I'm going to get hit this turn by that guy. Most likely, depending on what the Imperial me decided to do. But the Scum me thought, we need to just get in, get out. We're about to get just body slammed. These guys just storming right through. All in all, that maneuver didn't touch there, barely. Didn't touch there, barely. Didn't touch there, barely. Overall, that wasn't a bad maneuver. But now everything else is going to move into them. Alrighty, the one thing you can't do, though, when you play this game, or the way I play it is, I can't put this template down when I'm trying to figure out my distance. I have to guesstimate and try to guess it right. One thing that I underestimated was this guy goes before that guy as the Imperial player. So this guy is going to accidentally, he was going to do a turnaround maneuver and then come behind him. But instead, we now know, he just clashed right into him. Both of these now take a damage. And that was the thing that killed the camel's back. That actually killed the ship. That was planned. Alrighty, so went ahead. This guy moved up 2 forward, just kind of went bypassing. They're all trying to get out of the way of those big guys coming through. This guy, checking the firing arc, he can hit him this turn, so he'll go ahead and target lock that aggressor that already went. So the Ghetto Twins, they're staying together in a way. This one moved up slightly too. And I tell you, when I say barely, I mean like by the most bareness, missed that guy. This guy went ahead and did a slight 2 to the side, target lock this guy, and is right behind him. These guys I'm handling really well with intercepting. But we'll see, because all those guys right there can take him out. This will be an interesting dogfight in the next attack phase. This is an interesting guy right here. I told this one to go ahead and stop. Told him to do a direct 0. He's not moving, but he will become stressed because of it. Alright, you can plan for everything, but I slightly, by the hair of my chinny chin chin, bumped this guy and this guy, unfortunately. Those two take a damage. Would you believe it? We have another collision. This guy went a slight 2 this way, bumped this guy, bumped this guy. He lost the shield, and he's down to 1 life. Interesting. Alrighty, this guy, for some reason, Command told him to go full forward. So he went ahead and bumped into this headhunter group right here, caused the damage to him. No one died, caused a shield loss to him. But for the most part, that's the only collision that's happened over here. And this guy still needs to move. But out of all that, it's not horrible. 1 collision with the enemy there. We gotta work better, Scum team, on making that work. Alright, we got another collision. This guy went ahead, he moved forward, and then bumped this guy. 1 marker down, 1 marker down. 2 health, 2 health, I believe. That is correct. He has 2 health. And he has 2 health left. Another quick interesting thing, Dengar went ahead, did a hard, a soft, slight 3 turn, and then bumped into this aggressor. Both will take a damage. One of the biggest things to note is really a battle this big, even with my reserves onto the side, it really needs to be a 6x3 to really get the dogfight mechanics. But this is just pure chaos. This is almost like a Warhammer 40k fight where you're just slugging people all over the place and seeing where they land. I'm looking forward to seeing who starts to remain out of this cluster and where do they start from and where will they end up at. And it's just like that these TIE interceptors are directly right behind them, and he got within it to where he caught up but did not hit it. This guy is SOL. This is the part where this is now a kill zone. We'll see who survives out of this, and this guy's yet to move. God dang it. Command needs to really work about this area here. There's too many different Scum ships going different ways. This guy just went ahead and tried to do a hard 1 turn. Yeah, so that guy just then bumped into those guys, and those guys both took a damage. This is not good. This is not good. Well, he hasn't took the damage yet, so there's that for him. Oh, nope, he has. He has taken the damage. He has taken a lot of damage, actually. So, he's at 3. He has 1 whole point left till he's gone. And this guy, damage. Alrighty, this next quick thing. Vader's squad made a soft left 2. Perfectly fine. Didn't hit them. They then target locked at Dengar. But, one other thing. Vader has the Force. He has a Force ability, allows him to do a second action. His second action will be a focus. So he's also focused and target locked. He's ready to kill something. You know, that TIE squadron got really lucky. He did a slight 1 to the right, and it's just, oh, this is all going to be chaos. Basically, people are going to have to find their own way of exiting, but it's just going to be turmoil. Could you imagine if I put asteroids in this? Oh, that would be horrible. All right, he's going to do a double focus, I think, and, or no. He's going to do a target lock, point blank range, and a focus token. That's what he will do. So if I remember right with big ships, when they collide into a smaller ship, which is what's going to happen here, because this guy, he's, I can't put the ruler thing down, but he's got to move up 1. Basically, to move up 1 is about that gap there. So you just kind of just shove him along. And then he does the 2 damage to the ship. In normal game, it's destroyed, but this game it'd be too easy to be like Minesweeper. So 2 damage to the ship, 1 damage to him, and then that squadron, when they move again, I'll reform them back up in their formation. That then does actually kill a headhunter and wound a shield, though, from them by that action. And the squid, in his weirdness, can go backwards. And that's what he decided to do. He decided to go backwards 1. Interesting. He then decided to focus and target lock onto this TIE Striker. A lot of death is going to come. After round 3, they're probably going to be both calling in reinforcements. But we'll see. And for the last movement, the Raider moved up 1, target locked, and focused. So that is the full movement. We are ready for a pretty action-packed round 3 shooting phase. Quick recap to show you all the ones that's died so far. Basically, Empire has lost 2 TIE fighters, doing pretty good. Scum has lost Lando, Headhunter,